I'm walking around Toronto one day. There's a neighborhood just to the west of the downtown core called Parkdale. For those that may know Toronto, this is a kind of a grittier neighborhood, gentrifying neighborhood. I'm walking past kind of like the dollar stores, money marts, and I stumble upon this place called Craig's Cookies, right? Great neighborhood, artistic neighborhood, but I'm like, Craig's Cookies? What's this, a bright yellow building? No way, just sells cookies? I walk into the store, sure enough, this is the display. There's no brownies. There's no tarts, there's no croissants, there's no pies, it's just cookies. A guy looks me in the eye, I presume he's Craig, he looks at me, he says, "Is it cookie time?" What are you gonna say? Or I'm like, hell yeah, it's cookie time. 2 chocolate chips. So I ordered 2 cookies. He says, "Hi, I'm Craig. Thanks for coming to my store." He's like, here's your chocolate chip cookies. And so I get the chocolate cookies, and he looks me in the eye, and he's like, "You want a shot of cold milk?" They only have 1 drink there. You can kind of see it in the background. It's just cold milk. That's it. All they sell is cookies and cold milk. So I leave this place and I'm like, wow, good luck to that guy. Like how are you going to pay downtown Toronto rents by selling just chocolate chip cookies for $3 a pop? I'm like, I give this guy like a month. But I'm such a nice guy. I'm super nice to. I'm gonna send them a couple bulk orders. I'm gonna send a couple gift bag orders for the store. I'm trying to keep them afloat. So I do that, and I go back 6 months later. There's a different. First of all, it's open. Second of all, there's a guy behind the counter. It's not Craig. And I sort of come in, I'm like, "Hey, you guys are here." I'm like, "This is great." I'm like, "Congratulations." He's like, "What? What are you talking about?" I'm like, "I'm Neil. I'm the guy that's been sending you the bulk orders for once in a while." He's like, I no idea who I am. I'm like, I want a pat on the back and want thank you for helping us pay the rent. He's like, "Dude, we do dozens of orders a day. I don't know how to keep track of them all." I'm like, "Dozens a day?" He's like, "Yeah, we're up at Nordstrom right now. We're selling 90 dozen a day before lunch. They invited us up rent-free. They just want the smell of chocolate chip cookies in their store." I'm like, "You're selling 90 dozen a day just at one store that you're not even paying rent for?" He's like, "Yeah." Go all in. Go all in. Why in this flat, complicated, loud world should you buy chocolate chip cookies from anyone besides the guy selling only chocolate chip cookies? The more chips you push into the middle, the more we buy your hand. Go all in, show all in. Okay, we kind of get that, but what's the opposite? Well, it's kind of what all of us do right now, right? Me too, me included. I'm like, if you don't go all in, you're spread too thin. If you don't go all in, you're spread too thin. We don't know what you stand for anymore, right? Because the more chips you push in the table, the more we buy your hand. Like this place, honestly, maybe they have the best jerk chicken roti and pork fried rice and giant steaming plate of poutine. I had to put poutine in the speech somewhere. And maybe Mike Ditka, Wayne Gretzky, and Dan Aykroyd really do have great wine. And maybe women really do want Zippo perfume. Who wants to smell like leather fluid? I walked by this one down in Parkdale too. I do want a solution to my problems, but education and work, love and money, divorce, jealousy, black magic, health, business, evil affection, marriage, family matters, husband, wife, property, court, enemy problems, depression. Despite the 100% guarantee on the palm, I don't buy it.